Um, Recording has started. Welcome to this week's session of Delta Green. Um, so I know nobody else, but Ian, did you ever rewatch the video?
I did not rewatch it.
Nice,
Sorry.
nice, nice. I
We left
rewatched
on a
it.
pretty
Nice,
good
nice.
cliffhanger,
It's
though.
mostly for me, It's just if you guys, want the awful, horrible experience of listening to yourself talk for 2 hours, go ahead and watch it. But if you don't want that horrible, awful experience, then and you
Can I
just
make a recommendation?
yeah,
So for my job, I have to listen to myself talk all the time. They like record all of our calls. It's miserable. But if you play it at 1.5 speed or at least 1.25 speed, you don't have to deal with all of the awkwardness of listening to yourself. It's like way better. You sound like a pro because you're just talking so
That's
fast.
brilliant.
I
Yeah,
actually
it
did
really
put
works.
myself on 1.25 speed earlier, and it sounded way better. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's excellent.
I'm great at this. It's not taking me forever
Yeah.
to stumble through a sentence. It's only
Yeah, I
taking
highly
me.
recommend it.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. All right. All right. So, what do people remember from last time?
There's a guy in our car.
Yeah, like I remember most of it, I feel like,
Yeah.
which is that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the main thing being that we're in the cliffhanger, having that we left the place. It's like thunderstorming. My car got smashed. Brought all the stuff in his car. He said put all the stuff in the trunk. Poop not. Choking him out. Suddenly, there's the kid. There's the zombie, disgusting kid in the middle of the road.
My favorite part was when you just like said poop not with no context. Like, what if someone was watching this for the first time and you're just like listing off things like car wrecked, poop not, zombie
Yeah.
kid.
Word association.
Uh,
You had to be there.
yeah, it's
I mean, you got poop or not.
Okay,
but
well,
yeah.
I'll just give a
oh yeah, and Alec got shot.
yeah, I'll just give like a quick, proper recap. I'll try to make it quick. Um, so essentially, you get activated for your second time as a team to come to the Hetch Hetchy region of the Yosemite National Park because a child was found who is claiming to be Brandon F. McGill, who went missing, I believe, about 40 years ago, in 1980. Went missing as a 6-year-old kid. For all intents and purposes, he still looks like a 6-year-old kid and acts like a 6-year-old kid. It seems that he is somehow like a child out of time. He doesn't really know about anything that's happened, since his abduction. He his demeanor is anywhere from like a fugue state to sort of like just not really like telling you guys a lot. He seems to like one of the park rangers. He's coloring, and he's coloring only in blue. You guys basically like get there. You're trying to ask him questions. You're trying to really like narrow down like what the hell is going on with this kid. It seems that when he falls asleep, he has these like psychokinetic abilities. He's like seems to be like maybe knocking things over. Nobody has really noticed them except um, one ranger, Tomika. She's the one that found him. Um, when examining the kid, you find that he has like this weird bump under his neck, and it's actually under a tattoo that resembles like a crude sort of symbolistic representation of a ram's head, maybe. Um, and he also has like this crosshatch pattern of scars like all across his body. Not really sure what that's about. Um, Pretty weird. You're trying to kind of figure out what to do. Noemi Acosta is like, we need to get these park rangers like out of our hair for a second, so we're gonna kick them out of their own station. Um, and meanwhile, the weather is horrible. The weather is just like really bad, like so much rain. Flash flood warnings are active. Uh, you know now that like the roads are pretty much closed to people coming in and out. Um, so you guys are trying to figure out what to do with the kid, and then Noemi's car, a tree falls onto it, basically totaling the car, making it more or less inoperable. It falls right onto the hood. Noemi takes her bag of um, like weapons that she always brings with her, and the she takes it out of the car, and the ranger sees it and is like, "What the hell is that?" You're like, "Oh, it's just standard protocol to have all these weapons on us." And he was like, "That's pretty sketchy." But there's kind of a lot going on, and while he wasn't super happy with it, he did, he did kind of just like let it happen that you had those weapons. He also mentioned, and you noticed like on inspection, that it's kind of sketchy circumstances that this tree fell on the car. But it's basically causing, you can't drive that car anymore. Kind of worries you guys, and like, and you go back in to kind of explain the situation, and Martha Grady is like, listen, we have to find a way to deal with our objectives, which include like, identifying if there's a threat, getting rid of that threat in some way or the other, and covering it up as well. And Martha Grady is like, we have to say that this is not the kid they're looking for, that he's in our custody now, and that we got to take him out of here. Like, we figured it out. We did some on-site testing, and and you actually utilize a contact at the FBI to make your story seem more legit. A contact who happens to be in the childhood missing persons cases. So that was helpful. Although I'll tell you, as a handler, that calling in favors like that, there's always some sort of cost that might come into play later, either in this operation or another one. Um, so just keep that in mind every time you call in favors like that, where you're like fucking with the government, or anything really. There's going to be consequences. Some minor, maybe sometimes they're major. Um, Essentially, though, you convince the park ranger. The chief park ranger here is Douglas Keena, aka Dugan, and you convince him to take you to drive you and the kid out. That's like your main goal. Your car's broken. He has to help you. And he's like, okay, I'll do it. Meanwhile, you guys have your own plans for the kid. All you want to do is cover your tracks here. So you have your own plans for the kid. Your plan is that you're gonna choke him out, take control of the vehicle, and do something with the kid. Although we haven't really gotten that far. I don't think you guys had a definitive answer on like what to do once you have like sole control over what's going on with the kid. He also drugged the kid, so he's like sleeping and not really like noticing your guys' sketchy behavior.
We did not drug him. We did not drug him. We simply sedated him.
Yeah, you guys gave him medication that is sedative in nature, we could say.
Just saying.
No upstanding group of people.
Yeah. Hey, you do what you gotta do, you know? No judgment from me.
Yeah, no judgment. Yeah, fuck, yeah.
And then this is kind of like where the cliffhanger is about to happen. So you're driving, you get like maybe 10 minutes down the road from where you're at, and just you use the code word, and Noemi Acosta starts choking him out from behind with some rope. And just at that exact same moment, Douglas like sees some what he thinks is a kid in the road, and makes an expert level driving check to maneuver the vehicle such that it stops.
Dude.
And you guys aren't all injured, but it's like a clusterfuck mayhem. Noemi is like still choking him out. While he did this, he brings the car to a stop, and he's so confused, like, what the hell is happening? Um, you guys are trying to like wrestle him. He pulls out a gun to try and like defend himself. When Agent Zeruel is trying to like wrestle the gun out of his hand, Agent Zeruel actually gets shot. Um, which I didn't realize like when I made the roll, but a D10 could have killed you outright on a, I believe on a 10. Yep, on a 10. A D10 could have killed you outright. So that was actually a pretty intense roll. Which is, you know, it represents the danger that guns have around normal human beings, which is a lot of danger.
Playing Brandon McGill this round.
Yeah, and so where we're at right now is that, so yeah, this kid turns out to not be a kid at all. The kid in the road, it turns out to be some weird, like, zombie-like creature. Skin sloughing off, like gray, white eyes, and he's like scratching at the door trying to get in. And Brandon wakes up from the gunshot. That wasn't enough to keep him asleep. And, yeah, the Benadryl wasn't enough to keep him asleep through a gunshot that happened in the vehicle. And Brandon sees that he's being attacked after you guys told him you'd keep him safe. And he lashes out with what seems like a psychokinetic ability. A fucking rock just comes and like smacks this fucked up child across the head. Head caves in a little bit, but the child is still going, trying to get into the car. You're and Agent Acosta is one round away from finishing the chokehold uh, on our man Douglas Kina here, and that's pretty much where we left off. Does anyone remember anything else they want to add?
There was one thing that Agent Acosta saw in the woods, and it was a very tall-looking figure slowly approaching the trailhead station, which was presumed to be something that was attached to Brandon in some way, because as it got closer, we were starting to see him change into drawing red over this like cave thing.
Yes, good call.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that. Yeah, while you were still back at the station, and Noemi was examining her car, she saw off in the distance, yeah, like a tall silhouette of a figure that looked just ever so slightly different from a human. You know, just enough to really be off-putting. And you could see it off in the distance only like in between the flashes of light, like as the lightning flashed, you know, in between those little moments of dark. And yeah, whatever this was seemed to have an effect on Brandon, where instead of drawing in blue, he was all of a sudden scribbling in red. In fact, he psycho or telekinetically like took the fucking red crayon that Agent Zeruel had pocketed. And that's what he was using to scribble. So that's where we've left off, and I think you guys will be happy to know that I actually made a little map for the situation that we're in. So I just pulled everybody here. Hopefully you can still see it.
Yeah.
Oh no, the
Wow, we've got a lot of people in this clown car.
the combat encounter though is connected to the map that we were on, so I'm gonna have to do something here.
Is that a Peugeot 306 or a Toyota Corolla?
I don't know,
Neither do I.
to be honest with you. Okay, I got the thing back. I also gave you guys all status icons to represent that you're in a car that a gunshot went off in. So you guys are gonna take some negatives to the sound related tasks for the next little while. Agent Noemi Acosta, why don't you give me an unarmed combat roll? see if you finish the choke. $18. Nice.
I got scared. I was like, is that an 81?
I know, I saw that too. I was like, because you have an 80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 18, that's pretty good. We're going to say that you end up choking Douglas Kina out, and he is effectively unconscious for the time being. And yeah, we can move on in the initiative order.
And we're also sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're braked. Are we broke? Are we?
Yes, the car is parked. That was part of his critical success. He rolled a 1
Yeah.
on the drive roll when he was rolling at like a negative
Yeah.
10% or whatever, and he rolled a 1, which is like the best thing you can possibly roll.
And just put it in park.
And
at
put
the
it
very
in like,
end.
yeah, he like didn't hit the child, which actually in hindsight would have helped you if he hit the child. But didn't hit the child, fucking expertly parked the car like right on the road while being choked. And is now unconscious. There is a child just like, "Ah, you hear the car like shaking as the child is trying to get in. It would be Douglas Keena's turn. Oh, and it's actually the thing's turn. So it is going to, let's see what it can do. It's just gonna keep trying to like claw at the car, trying to get in. It's clawing at the window. It's like long gray nails like screeching as it scrapes the window. I guess you guys are in this case lucky that you can't hear that because you're kind of deafened. And just at that moment that you kind of like hear there, you can kind of tell that Kina isn't really like struggling anymore, and you're pretty sure you got him. Um, Another one of these children things comes out of the like brush in the woods and starts approaching you and is gonna go towards the car and do the same thing.
Oh, good. We got two of them.
Oh my god! I yell out. Can I yell out something?
Yeah. Talking's like a free action.
Right. Yeah. Somebody take the gun.
Yeah, you guys notice like his hand kind of goes limper, like he's not like actively controlling it. I think Joe Bear, you were actually kind of had control over the gun.
Okay,
A
then
little
then
bit.
I
You're
would
over the
definitely
gun
die.
arm at least.
Yeah.
The gun arm.
Okay, or I'll say Joe Bear. Shoot those fucking
Absolutely.
things.
Well, I grabbed the gun, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna shoot it, because we all are everyone's ears are just ringing, and the door is closed on that side. Is it my turn yet, though?
It actually is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then, what I think I would do is grab the gun, but also with my other free hand, unbuckle the ranger's seatbelt. I
Okay.
guess reach over, open the door, and just try to kind of like using my leg and my other arm, push him out, if that's possible, like onto the child, because we have to get into the driver's seat at some point.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you can't grab the gun and do
Okay.
that on the same turn. Remember that
All right.
that rounds in this game are quick. You can do basically one action. So I'm gonna say if you want to try and kick him out of the door, that's gonna be one action. Yeah. So it seems like your plan then is that you want to get control of the vehicle, right? And drive away and like run away and drive it away.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I think the gun is the priority for sure.
Okay. Yeah. So up
I
to
mean, we do
matter of
have
timing, I'm grabbing the gun.
a lot of guns
We
by
do.
ourselves. We could abandon him, but leave him his gun, because we are gonna abandon him with
I
zombies. That would be one
definitely
action.
agree. I definitely agree with taking the gun because the safety is not on. So I think anyone would want to have a gun, at least with the safety put on, since we're all sitting here in a car. My concern is that if you open that door, we don't know what's coming in here. And we have nowhere to escape to. So if you try to kick this guy out, I'm probably going to use a reaction to try and stop you.
Yeah,
Right.
my counterpoint as Joe Bears, I did think about that, and that I do kind of want to leave him here with a gun if we're gonna leave him out here. But as Delta Green operatives, we also have to take care of these zombie children, at least like hide their zombie bodies in the woods, or
Fuck,
something.
yeah,
So
you're
that
right.
not everyone freaks out, and like resolve this situation. So I'm just gonna stick with just taking the gun. But I'm gonna put that out there. Well, yeah. I do feel strongly about resolving this situation. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the gun.
Okay, and are you
Okay.
doing anything with it?
I'm gonna definitely throw the safety on pretty
Okay,
much.
take the gun,
And
throw the
probably
safety on.
unbuckle my seatbelt if that's still possible as well.
Did you say
I don't
unbuckle
know,
his seatbelt?
my seatbelt. I
Your
don't
seatbelt.
know.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can
What's
say
a
you can
free
do that.
action? Yeah.
It's yeah, I mean,
Unbuckle.
like all of those things are kind of like really short actions, so we'll just bundle them up into one like action. I mean, this game is way less like into the minutia than like D&D or Pathfinder, where it's like, oh well,
Yeah.
this specific thing is an action, blah blah. Yeah, I don't care. That seems reasonable that you can do that all in the span of 3 seconds. You already had control over his gun, um, gun arm. Agent Zeruel, your turn. You were just shot. Um, you're not feeling great, and the guy who shot you is unconscious, and there are two zombie-looking beasts, children beasts, trying to like get through the door, um, with no regard for their own like body, and health in the process. Just-
All right. So I got two options here, and I think that I would like someone to try and pull this guy. I mean, I feel like I'm in the only seat where I could pull this guy into kind of the back of the car to make room for Joe Bear to sit there.
Yeah.
But with these things multiplying, I almost want to ask Brandon for help at risk of building some kind of relationship with the boy that we may end up I won't say it. I'm torn here. I think I think right now the urgency is on getting this guy out of the driver's seat. So I'm gonna do my best with an injured shoulder to try to pull this unbuckled, unconscious man onto my lap.
Okay. What check did you say you wanted to do?
I didn't say which check
Okay.
I wanted to do. I'm
think-
acknowledging that my shoulder hurts.
Okay, I think that's gonna be a strength test. Unless you have something better that you think would work, but I would think that would be just like straight up strength, which is just a physical attribute, like an inherent attribute, and I'm gonna say it's at a
Yeah.
-20 because of your injured shoulder.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a 30 or better, 30 or under.
That's not a really good it's not good likelihood.
It's not good odds, but I mean you're in a desperate situation, you know.
All right, I'm gonna roll for it because I already.
All right. Do you remember how to do the -20?
Be a right click.
Yeah, I should right click on it and then be able to do a -20 from the drop down menu.
Okay.
16. Hey, see, sometimes it works. Beautiful. All right, so yeah, you're able to like get his feet, get him so he is like kind of like in the center console area. But there is an open seat in the front, in the driver's seat now. If that makes sense. Pretty good turn, I would say. Agent Grady, what do you want to do? So the way you guys are set up now is mostly for like ease, but no, let's just say it's a 3-row fucking. I don't know if this
SUV.
actually exists, but let's just say it's a 3-row thing, and you guys are in the back seats just for. That might be a retcon, but whatever. So yeah, you're actually
No,
like with the
that's
boy,
pretty
since
fair.
you seem to have like a pretty good relationship with him so far. Like, besides you not liking him at all because he doesn't like mac and cheese. Um, you're in the back
Glad
with
you
him,
remembered
so
that.
Cheese from the 70s was no good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, elephant in the room. I know. Star Wars 2 did come out in 1980, and it came out a month before he went missing. So, as if he was as big of a Star Wars fan as he said, he would probably know Star Wars 2 does exist. So, retcon in this slightly alternate universe, Star Wars 2, which was actually Star Wars Episode 5, of course, um, came out in 1981. Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
Detail.
Good retcon.
yeah.
Important.
I know that was the elephant in the room. You guys have been waiting to jump down my throat about it.
I
This
was.
is a massive
Yeah.
elephant.
I
Yeah.
almost didn't come to the game.
Yeah, I know. Okay, sorry, Sophie. It is your turn.
Oh,
I
it's okay.
apologize.
It's okay. You can continue to babble on. I'm trying to think. My brain is not working.
Yeah.
Babylon.
Babylon. So I was also, if you want a second more to think, Sophie, I'll also
I
say
don't know
this.
because I can't really think. I need help. Like I'm
Okay.
sorry. I just
That's
like I
okay.
feel awkward in my position of like.
We're still all new to the
Conti-
game. We're all learning. It's okay to need help. I'm not.
Yeah.
Once we get really
I don't
good, I
know.
might
Can
hold you
other
to a
people?
boom, boom, boom
What is?
standard. But
What do people want me to do in terms of
yeah, what makes sense
dealing
to
with
do?
Brandon?
You could pass me my bag of artillery, which is in the trunk.
That's
if you
true.
Can access
You
them.
are in that situation. That's
Okay.
not a
Any
bad
other
thing.
ideas? But yes. But also, I feel like this has been a very violent.
What do you want to
Car
do?
ride.
Die from demon baby?
I
children?
just.
Get
Yeah,
Martha?
Brandon for more help. Like, I mean, Brandon clearly helped us once with the rocks, and it did
Yeah,
something.
I'm not
to
saying.
the-
I'm just saying maybe we can use things other than guns since we clearly have a clairvoyant child. But
And
yes,
also, guns are gonna
I
shatter
think-
those windows, and they're gonna climb right in.
yes.
And they're gonna kill the shit out of them.
You could.
Okay,
You
I'm
you
not
did
saying-
see that like what Brandon did to that one. It's not like it's not like these are immune to being harmed.
No, Emmy, I'm
But-
not saying I'm not giving it to you. I'm just asking for other ideas.
Okay, yes.
Sorry, I
One
was-
idea on the table: grab guns. Not a bad idea. Other idea is
Let's
to
ask
like
Brandon for help.
is to try and bring Brandon kind of get him. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems he's been helping inadvertently, but maybe you could help
Hey,
him like
Game
focus his
Master?
power.
Game Master, can I possibly ask my workmates first, and then maybe
Yes.
Ask
I
you for help.
apologize.
that's okay. I just think it might be more fun if the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
agents answered.
Gotcha.
But I love you. Martha Grady loves.
Martha Gray loves me.
Yep.
Grady
Great.
loves the game.
All right. Yeah. No.
Yeah, so possibly getting Brandon to help, somehow convincing him that he is safe, but we do need his help, and guide his panic outbursts, panicky power outbursts. Okay, I need
for it.
someone to respond.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a
Yeah.
pretty dope option.
Right?
Though everyone's ears are ringing in the car.
Yeah.
So it might be too soon to hear anything.
Right. That's
But
kind
beyond,
of a
you have to
thought.
basically shout at this child. And I think that would definitely be interesting.
I wasn't
I don't know.
thinking so much shout as maybe hold his hand or color with him and or grab the coloring book that I had and remind him, not really shout at him, but there's other ways to calm a child down. Right?
Yeah.
But yes, you're right that I should not shout at him.
I mean, it might not
Yeah.
sound like a shout to him at this point, but you never know.
Yeah, but it looks like a shout.
Right.
Have you ever shouted
Yeah.
with your mouth looking like normal?
Yeah, I guess
It's true.
there's a whole.
Children from the 80s.
Yeah. I guess there's a whole like facial expression that comes with shouting.
Have
Trying
you
to
ever
speak
actually
loudly.
tried that though? Cause that.
No, I don't
No.
think so. Is that like an acting game or tech or like
Like
game?
it's pretty funny. They're just like straight face, just like scream.
Yeah, it does. It's
I
very hard to
fucking
do.
hate you.
It's hard to
Nobody
do.
can see my face, but
Yeah, your face isn't in this.
I look constantly.
Okay. Um, it's
Alec, wait, Alec, are you sitting? Wait, is there something a part of your background that makes your head look bigger?
No, I just have a big head.
No, no.
just my head
I
is
just
big.
saw you in person last night, in for real person. No, it's
I think
something
there just
about
might be a
this.
slight fisheye effect. And
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's I think
okay.
I'm like
I
I
see
literally
it.
I mean,
just
my
in
my camera has a pretty slight fisheye effect.
Mhm.
Yeah.
More than slight, I would
Does.
say.
Yeah, it's like a.
Kind of annoying. I don't like it.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I think I'm more used
Yeah, I
to
see
yours
it.
in the background of Alec.
It's like a skating video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I just
do
did
like
the
your
skating
background,
video
though,
thing.
Thank you.
All right.
It's
All right.
it's just engaging enough that it like keeps my eyes on the screen, but not too distracting.
Well, it has distracted you from making a choice about what Martha Grady's gonna do.
I was thinking. Okay, so I was gonna try to just get the kid to face me, and try to like hold his hands, you know,
Yeah.
and just like kind of look into his eyes and mouth, you are okay. But not try to calm him too much because I kind of need his anchor. But
Yeah.
and also,
All right. I would.
just throw my arm over the back so that I am holding the bag of guns in case I need to grab them in the next action. But just
Okay. You're readying
Oh.
the gun action.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I think Agent
yes.
Acosta probably does have a sidearm on her person.
Yeah, but it would be nice if like we all had guns if
Yeah.
the van were to be broken into.
It's true. Okay. I'm gonna say give me a psychotherapy at plus 20% because of the relationship you specifically have developed with this kid so far.
Nice.
Wait, how do I do that again?
If you right click or shift click on the thing,
Plus 20.
yeah, and yeah, plus 20 is default, so then you just hit roll. Seven. You didn't even need the plus 20. That's a good roll. Okay, I'm gonna say that he will get a plus 20% to his next attack if he does one. Or like yeah, like his next like he's gonna help you. It's gonna help. Okay, does that seem fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on what he does. Oh, it is his turn. On his turn, can everybody give me an alertness roll, please? 58 from Noemi. Nice, that's a success. 83 is a failure. 26 from Joe Bear. Just a flat alertness. Nice. Flat 20. Alright, so Joe Bear, Noemi, and Martha, you guys notice that the lights in the car are flashing on and off, as Brandon is sitting there, like getting so scared, and he does seem a little calmed, I guess, from what Martha just did, but like up until that point, you've noticed that the lights are flickering on and off in the car, and that like the locks are going up and down, and Noemi, you actually notice that like the dash keeps going on and off, like the car is like being turned off and on, like fully, um, which kind of gives you the impression that this car might, until Brandon calms down, this car might not be going anywhere. Just if that changes any of your strategy going forward. Yeah. So Brandon, seeing Martha kind of calm him down, and seeing over her shoulder one of these fucked up death children things, kind of his sadness goes to anger. He goes, "You will not hurt me!" And he does this 15 success on his, on his, wait, why did that not, oh, for some reason that didn't print the name, but it's called Apportation Smash, and he is going to do a 20% lethality damage,
God damn.
which is, that's a 3, so that's lethal. So, whereas before he just picked up like a rock, this time, when he says like, "You will not hurt me," a small tree gets uprooted and just smashes up against this child, just fucking plastering its head to your window, Agent Acosta. Um, why don't you guys all give me a um sanity roll?
Sanity?
Yeah, sanity roll. Yeah. Nice, Joe Bear.
Whew. Joe's jaded.
Alright.
Success. That's 3 successes.
Phew. Oh,
Wait, that's
phew.
4 successes.
Nice.
Nice.
We're all just desensitized.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Zeruel got
Not
a
gonna be a lot.
Zeruel, and actually, yeah, what the hell? Has 3 of them under 20. That's like insane roll so far. Hopefully your luck
No,
holds.
it's a sane roll.
It was a sane roll. You're
Sane
right. Okay, so yeah, he did that. Good job with the plus 20%. Turned out he didn't fully need it, which is dope. And it will be Agent Acosta. It's your turn.
I'm gonna. Is rolling for alertness that counts an action?
No.
Or like, can I?
What do you want?
That?
What do you want to know?
I want to look into the woods and see if like there's any more of these kids coming.
Yes, there are. You have an 80 alertness. There are 2 more that you see approaching from this direction, and I'll throw them on in a second.
Okay.
They just came out of the brush.
I want to kind of. Can I roll down the window? Is the window even functioning?
If you try to roll down the window, yes, it is, but only like intermittently. So probably would take 2 turns to roll down the window fully. But there is nobody in front of you if you like open the door. This moonchild, or this unknown child, is trying to is trying to open this door, like the front driver's door. So, and they're trying to like claw through it. Also, a tree just like smashed this child into your door, so it's pretty fucked up.
Okay, so I feel like trying to open the door and then aiming. That's 2 separate actions.
That's gonna be 2 separate actions, yeah. Um, but you know, we all do our actions quickly, then it'll come back quickly to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you're gonna open the door.
Yeah.
Okay. If you open the door, you can get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and like get behind the door, sort of. Or like just like stand,
Yeah.
like
So,
using the
yeah,
door
like
as
how it.
cover.
Yeah, how a
Yeah.
typical door would open would be like that, right? Like this would be the angle of the door, so this child thing would be right behind the door.
Yeah.
So it's like some cover between you and the child.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna move this child out of the way just so we don't get super confused. Okay, so you're out of the door, and we'll just know that there's some, like a wall, basically, or like a pseudo wall between you. And this thing, it would be Dugan's turn, but it is this other child's turn, and these ones as well, who can make their way towards the doors and start clawing at them as well, although they only get one action. That's as far as they really can go. And this moonshot. What? They're called moon children. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna just keep fucking it up, so I'll just tell you. That's what they're called on my end. Which, whatever. There's no way for your characters to know that, but now you know that. What was your question?
Well, I was gonna add to my thing that I'm just gonna say to the group as I'm exiting the door. There are flashbangs in my bag, like, and stuff. So, inferring that, the two fucking kids that are coming up on the right side. I'm just saying there are
You want
flashbangs
somebody
in
to
my
throw a
bag.
flashbang at them?
I'm just saying if you guys need to use it, I'm just saying.
Okay. Martha Grady, hand on the bag with the flashbangs in them. Okay, it is Joe Bear's turn.
I'm readying another reaction already.
All right, I'm gonna, since the driver's seat has been opened up, I am gonna hop into there. I don't know how much of a turn that sort of takes up.
Oh, I'm gonna say
like-
that probably takes a whole turn to like maneuver yourself
Yeah,
into
right. Yeah.
into the
I'm,
driver's
I'm, I'm
seat.
setting myself
And
up
like
for
get
it,
him
though.
out.
It's crucial. Yeah, it's crucial that I get there.
Yeah, especially because his body is still kind of in between in between the seats, so you have to like move over that too.
Yeah, definitely. It seems kind of like
all right, but
like a
for
pain.
visual sake, I'm just gonna flip you guys.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Facts.
Okay, and that's your turn, Zeruel. What are you
I
doing?
chaotically let lumber.
Yeah.
Geez, it's not a good situation here.
No, you're kind of getting surrounded, and you feel like it's getting close to them getting through.
Yeah, I'm just like looking at my items to see what I might be able to do here, and again, I'm looking at this cat food, thinking that might calm the kid down just enough. But
Jesus. I just gotta use this cat food.
I mean, Daryl is definitely panicking at this point because he's very well accustomed to what happens when you use guns in close quarters.
Yeah.
After everything that just happened, so to him, it feels like really all we can do is get the car moving. But now, unfortunately, we have Naomi Acosta outside of the car.
Zeruel, I will just point out that you are specifically talented at working mechanical things. So the car is kind of on the fritz. If there's anybody who can get it to like function as needed, probably you.
So out of the cloud of my panic, I realize that if there's anyone who could resolve this issue, it's gotta be me.
Yeah, just just a little help to help you remember what skills you have and stuff.
I I warn Noemi that I'm trying to fix the car, just so she's aware that she may have to hop back in at a moment's notice. And I do start rummaging around in the dash to see, or like the front of the car to see if there's any loose wires or something wrong with the
Okay.
ignition.
So just like with Agent Jobert, you're gonna take the turn to move up there because it's awkward to maneuver. And then next turn you can kind of do your thing where you rip off the panel and like start messing with the wires.
Okay, so I have to repeat that excellent.
Well,
I get it.
that is
I
what we're
get it.
picturing you are going to do. You know what I mean? You're like moving to
It
do
is
that
a really
immediately.
fun scene.
Remember
Charismatic.
the things don't really happen in turns. Like this is all happening at once. So
Right.
you know, um,
And it's hilarious. It's like almost kind of like black comedy in this weird way.
yeah, yeah. They're
We're all like
well, because
standing
you
on the
have these
seats,
like
it's like super uncomfortable. Like we're all thinking gunfire, but
yeah, well, like you have these children who are like just surrounding you, and they're just like scratching. The car is like rocking. You're jumping over each other. It's a mess. Like you're freaking out. Okay, Grady, it's your turn.
Um, sorry.
It's okay. That sounded like the kind of throat clear you do before you reach into a bag and grab a flashbang.
It is exactly that.
Let me just reach down here and grab.
Throwing it at Agent
And-
Costa.
Is that what
No,
you're
I'm
doing?
throwing it out. Am I throwing it outside though?
You could give it to Agent Acosta and maybe she could like put it in the zombie's mouth or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. No, I don't. Yeah, can I though? Is there an open window between us?
No, there's no open windows. It was raining.
No, but Acosta's out.
No, I thought she did
car.
open
Oh,
the
there's the open
window.
door. Yeah, there's an open door, but
Well, open doors.
yeah, but if you're gonna toss a grenade out there, it's gonna hit. It's gonna go right next to Acosta.
Yeah, I was thinking that you would want to throw them at on the other side where
Yeah,
there's
but
the
there's
two.
no open windows on that side.
Yeah, I mean, just if you ended up opening the door or something on that side.
I can't, and there's a body, a lifeless, well, not completely lifeless. There's a knocked out person in front of that door. Right?
You could also like give me my rifle or something.
Yeah, okay, I could just toss out the bag to you and you could grab the
Just toss it on my bag,
flashbang
yeah.
grenade and maybe I'll grab one grenade for myself but not open it, but just like do that as I'm
Yeah, do
tossing it
that.
out the door to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so you're gonna toss Acosta some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say you
And
can.
I have a grenade in my hand.
Sure. And in addition to, sorry, just tell me exactly what you're doing.
I grabbed the bag.
Yeah.
As I grabbed it, passed it over my lap, grabbed a grenade
Okay.
that Acosta had told me would be on top,
Okay.
and tossed the bag out the door into nowhere.
We'll say that.
Reach.
Yeah, we'll say you can do that.
Thanks.
Kind of stuffing a lot into 3 seconds, but it's hard for me to tell if it would take that long right now.
I wish I had my video because it's very, like, literally just passing it from the back.
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
super
That's
reasonable.
literally a 1
Yeah,
second
it's-
action in
yeah.
real life.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Good. You did it. That's good. And it is Brandon's turn, and he's gonna do the same thing. Another tree gets uprooted and goes to attack. Oh wait, that should not have been at a plus 20%, but I did roll it at that. But it shouldn't have been, but it would have been a success anyway. Which, goddamn, you guys are lucky that Brandon is rolling rocks. Okay, so that's gonna be another 20% lethality damage. We'll see. Okay, not outright lethal, but deals 13 damage, which even including the child's armor is enough to actually kill it, which is kind of huge. That's actually insanely huge. So it was enough to kill it outright. Wow.
Does that like hurt Agent
Yeah,
Acosta? Like Agent Acosta's like out of the car. A giant tree just came smashing.
You know what, Alec? You
out of
bring up a
nowhere.
good point.
Yeah.
Agent Acosta, why don't you give me a dodge roll if you would like to dodge that?
Yeah, even with the door for cover.
And I will say that if you dodge, that is your turn on this. You have the door for cover, so...
Sorry, Acosta. I just want to keep it real with the whole real
Yeah,
estate.
Brandon isn't really controlling himself right now, you know?
True.
77. Crit fail. Okay, it's not going to be the same damage, okay? It's just going to be a flat 1d4. If you had succeeded, you would have avoided the damage. I'm just going to do a flat 1d4 as, like, the side branches, like, scratching you. And if you get really hurt, that you blame Alec 100%.
Already blaming Alec.
1d4,
I'm
it was a
happier with this
3.
way. At least it's realistic.
Acosta, you take 3 damage. Oh, but are you wearing your armor? No.
Wearing your tree armor, Acosta?
Not your tree armor, your regular armor. Okay, so that's 3 damage. If you have a downtime second, maybe now's the time to put your armor on, you know? Obviously, you didn't really have that time beforehand. Okay. Okay, so Agent Acosta, that was their turn, was the dodge. Douglas. And, okay. They keep scratching, and I'm gonna do a luck roll for them. If they succeed, which they do, the window breaks next to Agent Zarawell. I'm gonna do another luck roll. Another success. The window breaks next to, well, in this middle thing, console right here. Okay.
Wait, so they broke the window?
Yeah, they broke the windows, but that's their whole action on this turn. So, Agent Jobert, it's your turn again. If you want, you can be like, I hold until Zarawell gets the car going.
Right. I mean, I'd say that's pretty much where I'm at, unless I'm gonna really, like, shoot the gun that I'm holding over them, which just seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna yell. Yeah, I guess I am gonna wait because I feel like I would yell to Zerowell and be like, "Are you close? Like, do you almost have it?" And just sort of like hold out because I don't really want to like shoot the gun right over his head.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, so I think I'm holding out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I haven't even really gotten started yet, have I?
Yeah. You might
Oh
need...
God.
And realistically here, I don't really, I'm torn between going to start playing with some wires or use my rifle butt to smash this guy's face in. Both could be, or I could use the can of cat food, throw it out the window to see if it works as a distraction.
As bait. Is that cat
And
food?
I know the fun one. I'm kind of interested in the fun one.
Fun one.
I mean, it's some primo cat food, I'm sure.
It's some really good cat food. Are you guys cool with me taking a risk?
We should do
I
it.
am personally.
You're cool with it?
Sorry, Sasha just almost jumped on my computer.
How do you feel, Sophie, about me trying to distract them by throwing some cat food out the window?
I mean, that would be fine. Sasha says she loves that idea.
That's cute. How do you
Can
how
I
do you,
have cat?
how do you feel about that, Agent Acosta? Sorry for
It's a
hurting you, by
bad
the way.
idea.
Should I throw the cat food out the window, or should I like try to fix the car?
What will they
rifle
do?
both?
Play to your character. You know, that's really what it
I
is.
mean, yeah, do whatever you.
It's a bad
think is
idea.
right, but I do think it is a. Yes, I agree.
It
That I
is a
think it's a bad
terrible
idea.
idea.
Yeah, I
It's a
don't
bad
think it's
idea.
Plays
I
to
think
the
they
character.
will probably be
great idea.
unfazed.
Yeah.
But in terms of your character, it would be pretty funny.
Yeah, but your character has a 17 intelligence and knows it's a
Yeah.
bad idea.
So
17.
Right.
You know,
Well-
intelligence can be measured in a lot of ways, and that might influence
17
that,
low in most
cat.
ways.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep going.
No,
with the luck
17.
here.
No, 17 is high.
Hmm.
That's an 85%. 17 times. That's like really high. They go from 0
That's
to
high
20.
for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh, yeah, right,
intelligence
right.
times 5 is the number. Sorry to
Mhm.
clarify.
No,
That.
I haven't looked in a while. I'm
Okay.
dexterous.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So-
like having an 85 in a skill is a 17 in strength. So very high.
If I get lucky, maybe I could like. Well, I don't have any fuses with me. I can't really handle this on one turn at all. There's nothing that I could really do on one turn to fix this. I haven't even diagnosed the problem. 3 seconds.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I'm gonna take my rifle butt out and smash this guy in the face.
Okay.
There's really not another option here.
give me a
He opened the window.
give me a melee weapons roll.
I will give you a melee weapons roll. Like my life depends on it.
Nope, you failed. So actually wait,
Okay.
no wait, okay. We have to do this correctly. This guy's gonna have to do a dodge. Which I don't even know how much dodge it has, now that I think about it. Oh, I can roll strength. Oh wait. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll strength then, I guess. This is gonna be a dodge roll. And I failed. Oh shit! What happens when you both fail Does anybody know what happens when you both fail an opposed check? So I was realizing that I was doing combat a little wrong last time.
Yeah.
Only a little. Well, I don't know. Maybe more than a little. I don't really know. Ugh, why can't I'm having trouble finding it. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna say it was ineffective if you both failed. It's not bad, like nothing
Yeah.
else happened. Okay, Agent Grady, it's your turn. There is now an open window that you could potentially throw a grenade out of. But
I do
Yeah.
have to go to the bathroom, by the way. I'll be right back.
yeah, go ahead.
But you
If
guys
y-
keep going.
If you fail, a grenade being thrown out the window, that could be bad.
Okay, well, that's the only idea I have, so I'm gonna try it.
Okay. That's insane, but I like it. Okay.
You want me to roll anything?
Yeah. Roll. Oh my god. What kind of roll is a
It's,
grenade?
demolitions, right?
Demolitions. Would it be demolitions or would it be
Or heavy weaponry? Not
Or would it
artillery.
just be like athletics to like
B.
throw something? Wait, is there even athletics? Um,
Yeah, there is athletics. Yeah.
there's, yeah.
I mean, it could take a melee weapon too. It's like swinging something in a weird way. You're just throwing it right
Weird,
out
in
the
a
window,
weird sort
kind
of
of.
way, yeah. Um, stun grenades. Here's the flashbang grenade thrown is athletics.
Oh,
Okay. Um, yeah, you're trying to throw it?
Yeah, just regular like.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. So you toss this grenade out there, and boom, it explodes. And yeah, as far as I can't, I'm reading the rules and I can't see anything that would imply that this like doesn't work on these guys. Like it does still seem like they're using senses, so when like a flashbang goes off, it definitely gives them like it seems to affect them, and it will definitely hurt them, and cause them to have what do you call it? Penalties to like their roles in the future. Okay. It's gonna be Brandon's turn, and he is gonna do another one of his things. Just smash something into him. He's gonna roll. It's not gonna be at plus 20%. I'm gonna do that this time. 97. This time he misses. Um, but yeah, he's just not able to hit. It kind of lands on the front of the car, knocks out the front headlight on the right. Okay, it is Agent Acosta's turn once again. What are you doing? Sam, I think you need to
Okay.
push.
Yeah, sorry. Well, conveniently, Brandon took out the threat directly in front of me. So, again, with my alertness, can I just tell there's none others coming? It's just these two.
Give me an alertness roll this time. There's a lot going on. Sam,
Critical success as well.
yeah, very good. You see, um, out of it's again like kind of tough to see. It almost looks like this like now almost like a ghostly apparition, but it's the same figure that you saw earlier. Um, and it's out here.
Oh shit! And now it exists, like standing there.
You can see it standing there. Yes. Give me a sanity check. Um, successful. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you take. Is this a 0? Yeah, you take 1 sanity damage from looking at this thing.
Wow, I still take.
Yeah, you still take 1. So here, let me describe it. This is this thing that you see. It's humanoid. It's got arms and legs. It looks vaguely like a human, but it is huge. It is oddly huge, off-puttingly huge. Just the sight of it is terrifying, and you can see that it's actually walking towards you, and it's walking very calmly. Its hands kind of outstretched in front of him, but not like very far, just kind of walking and it just in an odd pose, it's just everything about it is like off. It's not like running towards you, it's not seeming to show any alarm, any emotional um reaction. Um and with your critical success on alertness, I'm also going to say that you notice that when like lightning goes off, it tends to try and like kind of get into the tree line a little bit. Like it seems to like cower from the lightning.
Oh, it's
To an
not a fan
extent.
of the light.
Yeah, it seems that way. I'll
I don't
give you that with your
understand.
66. It's like you kind of just all see that all at once. But yeah, and it's approaching you. Um,
Okay. And everybody sees that, or no, just me?
yeah, just you.
Okay,
You have
my
the
bro.
most clear like light eyesight, light fucking line of sight to it.
Okay. My brow is furrowed.
Yeah.
It furls. And basically, okay, so I'm gonna quickly put on my shit and get my shit out of my bag.
Okay. You're not gonna be able to put on all your shit. You can. I would say you can get your rifle out of your bag.
I'll get my rifle.
Okay.
Um,
It's like you could do like one thing. You could put on a helmet. You could get out your rifle. You know what I mean? And like put it together and everything.
yeah, I'll do my rifle first. I'll do my rifle. And I'll also stick my head into the car and say, guys, dead ahead. Point towards.
Mm.
So I have my rifle.
Okay, so you have your rifle at the ready. Douglas Kina. Okay, you notice that Douglas Kina seems to like come to a little bit, but he's totally out of it. Has no idea what's going on, and is like not in a state that like he can really do anything. So that's his turn, and now it is the Moonchild's turn, and it is going. This one is gonna go for Zeruel, and it's gonna do a cling move. Um. Let's see. 78. It fails. So, oh wait, Zeruel, you would have to dodge, I believe. I believe it's always an opposed check when it's in melee. That's what I'm like having trouble fully understanding. But I believe that melee is always an opposed check, and that like, yeah.
You're muted, Alec.
Sorry, the opposed check allows you to fight back if you win, right?
Yeah, you can choose to either dodge or fight back. So fighting back, you would actually get to do like an attack on it, but it also takes up like your whole turn. Like that is your turn when we get to you
Yeah.
next, which is fine, but
I think just dodge. I'm gonna start working on this car. I realize I should have been doing that at the beginning.
okay. Well, yeah, I mean that basically takes up your action, unfortunately, though. So,
Oh,
right?
if I dodge,
I think I like.
I'm.
I realize I
he
don't have
failed.
as strong a grasp on the combat rules as I thought I did. I thought I understood it, and then I like read something that got me confused, and now I don't fully feel like I get it. Um,
My turn earlier was that. My full turn was a dodge, so.
was like a dodge, yeah. So I think that like melee attacks are always going to be.
Taking up someone's turn.
I think so, yeah. To
I
an
mean, I'm just
extent. So
gonna.
then you could choose to fight back, and then if you win, you basically get to do damage to it. Since you have like your rifle butt at the ready, anyway.
Right. But so dodge, like just dodging it, like since he failed, like I can't just like do that and like continue on with what I was gonna do.
Okay, let's just say you can. I don't really know, to be honest.
I'm
I
pulling
don't
up the
really
rules
know.
now, anyways. As
Yeah,
we
I'm trying to
continue.
read them, but I'm also like it's tough to like try and read it and like figure it out while we're
Yeah,
playing.
I'll take charge of that thing, and
Okay.
like let's just say I dodge it for right now. He
Okay,
misses me,
yeah, he misses you, we'll say, and
and it's Jobert's turn.
And it's Agent Jobert's turn. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Oh wait, no, it's this
What?
Moonchild's turn, and he's gonna go through and through the window, and that's gonna be his turn. He's in the car with you guys now, like kind of flopped over onto the seat. Okay, Agent Zerowell. It's your turn.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, I was like reading. Okay.
No, you're good.
So I am panicking at the sight of this weird. I guess we know it as a moonchild, and its weird ghoulish claws scratching at my open wound on my shoulder. But I do what I can to remain resilient and focus on the task at hand. And I start trying to tear at the panel on the car that would be most likely to contain something that would be preventing ignition from happening.
Okay. You're basically, I'm gonna say you're like trying to hotwire the car. You're basically trying to like, kind of like restart ignition, but like
Whatever
get
the
like
equivalent of that
directly.
would be from a passenger seat. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it'd probably be something more like kind of reaching over Joe Bear's lap.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't
We
get
can
too
say.
comfortable, Joe Bear,
No.
or do whatever you prefer.
Okay, you want to give me a mechanics roll?
I wish it was microelectronics, but that would be like PCB boards and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
if you had to fix a PCB board right now, you'd be really happy.
Okay.
52. Unfortunately, that's a fail. That's okay. You're learning. I'm not gonna say it's like, an overarching negative, but the more you do it, the more chance you'll get. So on the next
Yeah.
one, I'll say you might even have a little bonus just 'cause it's taking extra
Okay.
time to do it. And remember to mark off the check mark when you fail a test
Yeah, I did that.
or whatever. That way you remember next time you're gonna gain some stuff in mechanic. Okay. Grady, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, cry.
Yeah. Do you want
Can
you
I
want to make a
check on
sanity
the?
check?
Can I check on Brendan?
Yeah. Do you want to try to like encourage him again? Is that what you mean, or just see how he's doing?
See how he's doing.
His
Yeah.
like his he still seems to be like in a rage where he just seems to be like just taking like he seems to be reaching out for another log to attack, like like in Stranger Things when 11 just like gets into her rages and like can't really be
Yeah.
stopped. That's like what he looks like right now. There's like a oh yeah, there's like a slight note. He has a slight nosebleed. Let me just pull the imagery straight from Stranger Things. He has a slight nosebleed, but it's not red. It's like this like milky white substance.
Ew. I feel like
Now you can
he's
roll your sanity check.
attracting. Yeah. Okay. I feel like he's attracting these creatures to us.
Nice success. Yeah, you take 1 sanity loss. As a biologist, especially, like seeing this, like,
Wait, didn't I just have success and you're taking
yeah,
one?
you would have taken more if you failed. Some sanity checks, like it's guaranteed sanity loss. Like the really
Yeah.
bad ones are like it's 1d6 on a success.
Yeah.
Like you could still like fully
You're
go
doing
insane on a
pretty good.
success. Yeah.
For the situation.
Yeah. So just one. Shouldn't make much of a difference. And yeah, he's still in his rage. Is there any action you want to take?
I don't really have a clear shot to.
Agent Grady, you get what you said. You were like, it's almost as if the kid is attracting these things. You fully believe that. Like you have an
Yeah.
intelligence of 75%. That tracks. Like it, and remember he was saying to you like, don't let them take me or something like that, right? Like,
Yeah. I almost want to try to calm him down again, but also he did kill one of them, and that was pretty cool.
you remember when he did it, you did give him a bonus. So if you're successful, uh,
Yeah, I'm just like trying to keep him like at a balanced amount. I guess like I was trying to keep him balanced.
yeah, you're
So
like
I
bringing
guess
him
it makes sense
down
that
so he
I
can like
still
focus
would
it.
wanna. Yeah.
So do you want to roll another psychotherapy at plus 20%?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that thing your mom would do when you were really scared at night, and she would like rub your back. Try to
Cool. Wait, did we lose your mic?
you lose my
Oh,
mic.
no, there you are.
Okay.
No,
What
I
did you
thought
want
that
me to
you
do?
trailed off a little bit.
I probably also just trailed off a little bit. Because according to my grandfather, I'm a soft speaker,
Yeah,
which
he was really dissing you today.
nobody has ever
I get
called
that all the
Sophie
time.
Dempster Greenbaum a soft speaker.
Well, I think it's
I'm
his
like, I'm
ears that
loud
are
as
soft.
I was just saying, maybe
Yeah.
he's just a hard hearer.
A hard hearer.
Wait, Jalen, plus 20 or no?
Plus 20% psychotherapy. 25, dude. Grady is on fire today. Literally, not literally.
Well, maybe later, literally.
Maybe later, literally, depending on how the rest goes. Okay, yeah, you're gonna give him plus 20% to his next roll.
I'm really not good at like fighting, so this is like this is my job. Control the weapon.
Yeah,
Speaking
definitely.
of fighting, I do have the mechanics down whenever you guys are ready to
Okay.
hear them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So anything that's ranged, it's just an attack. There's not really anything that you can do unless for some reason you're able to interfere with the weapon. So
Right.
that's just an attack, or that's just like a dex roll
An
or
attack
whatever
roll
it's
that's
going to be.
successful or not.
Yeah. For melee or like unarmed, in that case, you would have an option to respond with a defense roll. So this is regardless as to whether if someone doesn't hit, then there's nothing that you really need to do. But if
Okay.
someone does hit, you can choose to dodge, which would allow you to. It does take your turn, but it allows you to run away up 20 meters if able to, and you don't take any damage. The other one that takes up a turn is attacking or fighting back. So in this case, you're not running away, but you can choose between an attack, a called shot, disarm, or pin. And all of those would result in you not receiving damage and putting damage back on the other, or on the attacker.
Okay, so the key though is that it's optional.
It is optional, but it's only effective in the case of melee or unarmed. Otherwise, ranged combat is the same. So basically, it just gives you the
Right.
risk of
Right.
unarmed combat, and the NPCs can also do the exact same thing.
Right, right. So I guess it's like if you're good at dodge, you might opt to do that as your turn. And also, by the way, I think something too is that that roll will apply to other opposed checks. So like if other things attack you, that same dodge roll will apply to those attacks as well. And same with the fighting back, although I think you can only actually harm one creature in a fight back. Okay. That makes more sense to me. Thank you for figuring that out. So it is okay. It is this strange creature's turn. This it's almost like a gray, those the gray alien type. It's almost like that, except darker gray, very dark gray. Um, just like weird sunken eyes and phalanges that are just just out of proper proportion.
Phalangetical.
Yeah, and Agent Acosta, it reaches out its hand. It's what you could only assume is a hand towards you, and give me a sanity check.
Sanity hand.
Hand. Oh,
It's a cool.
that was very
Yeah.
important. So as it reaches out its hand, you just get like an extremely sharp headache, and and in your ears you can hear the ringing of some unintelligible, well, not unintelligible, like incomprehensible, let's say, language, like and all of a sudden in your ears, yeah, and it's you in this sharp pain, like you're like you can feel it from your head to your toe. It starts in your head and goes to your toe, and as the pain kind of like goes out, you hear the like incomprehensible language resolve into the boy, give us the boy, and you can feel that it is trying to take control of your mind, but it appears you are able to stave him off. Um, you do lose one sand, and you feel that alien presence in your like trying to attack your mind.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Flashbangs in the car.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I just think flashbangs.
And it is
He's like,
Brandon's turn again, and he will do the exact same thing. The white fucking blood coming out of his nose, and him just reaching out towards like a fallen tree over here, and just trying to whack this one. Um. Oh, actually, yeah, he's gonna try to get the one obviously that's like right fucking in front of him. Okay, so he takes the tree, and this is gonna be at a plus 20% because of Grady being a homie. That's a 33 is a critical success.
ooh.
Okay, so let's just see what happens. This is gonna be a plus 20% to the lethality roll, and that's a 6. That's lethal. So he didn't even need the plus 20%. I feel like that's happened a lot tonight, where if somebody didn't need their bonus, but hey, it helps. Um,
You're rolling strong.
yeah. Hey,
Brandon is smoking this.
Brandon is fucking smoking. So he gets a log, and the log is like broken off, and it turns around, and it goes straight in through the car window that was just broken into this moonchild, and just like stabs it with the like shattered pieces of wood, just and the moonchild like falls unanimated. That was pretty cool, Brandon. Pretty cool.
Pretty
Pretty cool. Um, and yeah. Uh, whose turn is next? Agent Acosta. All you.
Oh my god. Okay, considering that my bag is on the ground next to me open,
Yeah.
can I pick up a flash grenade and throw
Yes.
it? I'm gonna do that.
To where?
I'm gonna throw it at the entity.
At the strange entity. Okay. Flashbang at the strange entity. Give me an athletics roll. 74 is under 80 is a success. Boom! It blows up in its face. Okay, wait. Oh, Yes, it does not like that one fucking bit. Super bright light in its face, and it reels. It's still kind of in your mind, and you hear like a screech in the language. And and okay, god damn it, I'm away from the fucking thing. I went away from I had the flashbang shit up before, and now I don't have it. Wait, so it is gonna be, yeah, it looks stunned, which is not good for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
dope.
Amazing. I'm still just like grunting, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was
Chamber.
sick. Stun. When it's the turn, you can attempt a con times 5 test to recover and act normally the next turn. Okay, so yeah, it seems stunned, so it's gonna have to roll Constitution,
Awesome.
to unstun itself. Nice. Okay. So that was a pretty good round for you. Douglas
Mhm.
Dugan,
Oh, yeah.
Duglin Kina is, we'll say he's awake now, but he's still reeling, unable to really do anything. But he's like awake, just like breathing heavily. And it is this fucker's turn, and it's going to have to make a Constitution check, I think, to see if it can act normally because of the flashbang grenade that Martha expertly threw. It has a pretty good chance to succeed here. It did succeed. I'm gonna reveal their names, by the way, since I accidentally gave up the goat earlier. Okay, it does succeed, so it can act normally this turn, and it is going to attempt another cling attack onto Zeruel. Let's see, that is a 90, another failure. So once again, Zeruel is able to avoid the clutching grasp. Is that redundant? The clawing grasp of this child.
Clutches and grasp.
It, the clutch grasp. Agent Jobert, it is your turn.
All right, I was thinking pretty much to just like kind of hold Zeroel down where he was, like in the middle of fixing the all the stuff, and just sort of shout "Stay down!" and basically just try to like double tap the moon child since you know, like it's right there, it's like within 2 feet.
Yeah.
Just pull the trigger there like a quick 2 times,
Okay,
maybe even,
yeah.
you know,
Uh-huh.
just kind of like not even like an aimed shot, I'd say,
Yeah.
'cause you don't even have to aim the shot at that point.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's pretty cool to do, and the way you say it, you're holding him down while he's like in your lap is pretty hot as well.
Yeah,
Just gonna
it's
throw that out
definitely
there.
like a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's kind of some hotness going on.
There's definitely something.
And like
maybe,
actually, if you look at the
maybe
way
during
that
like
like
a home scene.
if you look at the way that Zeruel's kind of looking at you right now, and you're like looking away awkwardly, it really like captures the moment like pretty intense. Yeah, and Grady's like looking off into the distance, like, wow, that's hot.
Yeah,
Can't wait for the home
Even the
scene.
Moonchild
Like a super
recognizes
moment.
game. Okay, you.
Great recognizes great.
Okay. Douglas Keena's like, nice.
What do I roll for that? Do I do firearms twice for each shot?
No,
I mean,
what you're gonna
or-
do is firearms at plus 20%.
okay.
And it's still gonna be one shot, but any shot with a gun. And what gun is it, I ask?
The
26
pistol that I stole.
is a success. Pistol that you stole
Yeah.
is a Sig Sauer P228. Do you have one of those on you? What do you have on you?
Yeah, I do have a sig. I do have that actually. Yeah. I
Nice.
can roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, about that.
No, you didn't. You already
Oh
rolled
no,
it.
that was the firearms. I need to roll the 1d10.
Yeah, the 1d10. Okay, so 3 damage, not bad.
Damn, Do a second shot.
So the damage kind of I'm trying to remember. Okay, right. You said you wanted to double tap. I'm sorry. I got confused what you meant by double tap. Okay,
Oh, it's
okay.
okay.
Okay. There is rules for doing 2 shots, but I think it's would be oh yeah, oh, that's like an official thing. Okay, okay, okay. There's an official literal rule called double tap. That's sick. Okay.
Which
Yes.
I'm sure we all knew
Okay.
about. Yes.
Okay. So did I tell you to do a plus 20%?
Yes,
Okay, so that wouldn't have counted because the double shot's going to be a minus 20%, so it would just be a flat roll because you get a plus 20, you get a minus 20, it cancels out.
I
Be a
see.
flat
I
roll.
see.
Your first roll counts. Your second roll was an accident, so we're not going to count it. But you're gonna have to roll another attack, and this time there's no modifier, just a flat firearms attack.
Okay, okay.
Okay. You
Wait,
did
sorry. So the
technically do
one
2 of
d10?
them. No,
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 so
just
just
like another
yeah. Okay,
firearm
I
since yeah.
see. The
Okay,
skill, the skill.
55. See, crit fail. That's even worse.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay, what?
The double tap is the double no.
So no.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so in like trying to like fumble for the weapon, you drop it, and you're gonna have to draw it again. You in trying to like shoot it twice, you're like not quite able to handle the recoil, I guess, and yeah, the gun kind of just like flops out of your hand, unfortunately. Um,
Can I add the extra failure? I just realized this too, mechanically wise. The hot shell casings sort of like bounce off the dashboard and burn Zero L's back.
yeah, Zero's like, ow, my neck.
Oh.
Yeah, that's we'll count it. Zero L, it's your turn.
Still reeling from the burning sensation on my back, and the shots fired over my ears. I have to focus even more closely on the task of hand, but all of the years locked away in some redacted basement has kept my mind strong and sharp to focus on this kind of thing. So I'll definitely keep my hands down there by the ignition tumbler and the those wire boxes and try to see if there's a problem that can't be fixed with some chewing gum and cat food.
Everything of yourself is a can of cat food. Oh, 41.
The cat food was not enough. I was
Yeah, you're
definitely
under
feeling a
pressure.
bit.
You know that
bit.
you know that like if you weren't under pressure, you'd be able to do this.
Oh wait, wasn't I supposed to get like a bonus or something?
Yeah, the bonus would have been plus 10,
Okay.
and we would have just failed. I almost didn't want to bring it up because it would have made that feel even worse, I think. But you know, you missed
Would've.
by 1. But um, next time you'll get a plus 20%, let's say.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
you know that like if you weren't under pressure, you could do this all day. You know,
Yeah.
like 30. I guess 30. Yeah, 30% is pretty good. Yeah, you've never had to do anything like this under this amount of pressure before. You know, like hot wiring a
No,
car.
I mean I've definitely had to get to like my niece's birthday a couple times.
Yeah,
Had to steal old man Figgins's
old Ray.
truck while he was out of church, but it's a bit of a different situation.
Kind of a different situation. All right, Grady, it's your turn. You just been stuck in this car that windows are shattering around you, guns being fired off, moon children entering, Brandon just killing things left and right. There's mayhem and chaos surrounding you. What do you do?
Hmm. Hmm. I'm sorry. I may or may not be falling asleep a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're
Because
losing it here.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But My character certainly would not be called in it.
Your character is wide-eyed and awake.
Did I grab any other things? I just grabbed the one grenade.
Yeah, you got the one grenade and you used it to very solid effect.
I know. I just am like, why am I such a fucking nerd? Whoa, what's that? I didn't press that. I didn't do that.
Melee attack.
Maybe you could just roll with it?
Okay, I needed to do a thing.
I don't know who you're melee attacking though, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just was
Maybe
trying to open up.
okay, you have a pocket. We could reverse engineer it if you want.
It could be a ranged weapon, and I throw my pocket knife through the window.
I love
Or
that.
bear mace outside of the car. Nah, because that would
Okay,
get back.
yeah,
in the
let's
car.
just say you threw.
My
Yeah,
pocket
his
knife.
athletics would have been the same target number, so let's just pretend you rolled athletics.
And I
And
threw
you
my
threw your
pocket knife.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when a lot of stuff is happening, and then you just like throw your book or your phone or something,
Yeah, you just toss your fucking pocket knife at him like last
and
ditch
you're just
effort.
like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed.
And
Yeah,
it
I'm
and it hits.
overstimulated.
So roll
And
your
my
1d8.
player is tired.
Roll your 1d8 damage. Sophie?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Try.
No, you're good. I just didn't know if we lost you for a second.
Having trouble.
It would be in your gear tab.
No, I know. Just the windows opened weird,
Oh.
so I can't see the bottom where like you click your dice. I'm just gonna reopen the BTT.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's That's
Do you
totally
want to just
fine.
roll a D8 for me?
I could roll the d8 for you.
Okay, because my computer.
Oh my god, huge
Ooh.
damage. Much more damage than the gun did. So so you
It was a
pop this
7.
thing. Yeah, and it goes like right into the eye socket of this ghoulish creature. And it
Nice one,
seems to
Brady.
kind of slow it down a bit. It was it was a last ditch effort, but it seemed to have some what do you call it? Effect. Okay, it is this strange creature's turn. He's gonna move even closer, and he is going to
Damn, he unstunned. I didn't notice that.
What?
He unstunned.
Oh, he oh right, he's stunned.
Oh, he has to
Sam,
roll.
thank
Yeah,
you.
he's stunned.
He's stunned. Whoa. I'm gonna put stunned condition on. Sorry, let me move him back.
That's right.
My bad. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he has a con of 145%. So yeah,
Whoa.
I'll roll it. I'll roll it just to see. 29 is a success. 29 under 145.
Yeah.
But he is stunned for this round. It did work. He doesn't do anything this round. But he is no longer stunned. But so you took a whole turn away from him, which is good because, you know, me lifting the veil and telling you he has a 145 con maybe shows you that this is a bit of a
It's a
super
doozy.
unnatural creature, if you will. Alright, Brandon's turn. He's gonna just try to get rid of this last fucking moon kid bitch thing that he sees. And moon kid. 43, just a success. 43, another freaking attack. And lethality. Kills it. Boom. Dead.
This one was like maybe like a really sharp log right through the head.
That was the last one. This one is more of a blunt log right into the balls.
Oh,
Its
They have
balls are
those?
just hanging.
they have balls?
No. the ball.
Ball.
The balls.
I mean, if they do, they do, you know.
If they do, they do. No, no balls on this one actually. It's just funnily enough. Funny how that works. Okay. And yeah, so the Brandon did his good thing. Agent Acosta, what do you do? What does the badass Agent Acosta do?
More grenades.
I want to try to make a called shot
Oh yeah?
on, yeah, our guy
Okay.
with the rifle. So how do I do that again?
That's just gonna be a -20. Is there anything specific that you want to happen? Like that, like what are you calling? You know what I mean? But it would probably be a negative or -20 or -40, depending on like what you're calling.
Oh, okay. Wait, is this the thing that increases that makes it lethal, right? Or is that an aimed shot?
Um, yeah, so a called shot, you could say like I would like to. There's optional rules. Other called shots like, um, um, yeah. So you could do. Like try to do like a headshot or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. Yeah, yeah, I want to go for that.
Yeah, okay, so like a headshot I'm gonna say would do like normally it would be -40%, but because this thing is like unnaturally large, it actually has a pretty good size head. So it's gonna just be -20 and it's gonna basically be an automatic crit on a success. So you do
Nice,
twice
okay.
the damage. Does that seem fair?
Yeah,
Okay.
Like doesn't matter if you have matching dice, it's just an automatic crit.
yeah, okay, cool. So firearms,
Yeah, firearms at -20.
which I do just shift click.
Shift click, yeah, and then you would have to just change the drop down from a plus to a minus. 16. Fucking nasty rolls today, everybody.
Let's go.
Okay, what was that on your
Jesus.
FB scar?
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, you're gonna roll. Um. So. I think technically you're not in burst mode, right? You were doing single shot.
Uh, yes.
Okay. So yeah, it would be that one. The
1d12 plus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, you can
And
see
then-
what I'm doing.
Yeah, that changes for me too. But if you right click on it, you can do you can do a critical. It's gonna be automatically critical.
Which is 2. Oh, yeah, the two
2
times.
times, yeah. Oh, rough.
Fuck.
Okay.
Mm,
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not good, huh?
it, you know, it's okay actually. It does seem to have harmed it. And you notice that like I said, it's kind of like it's there but it's not there. It's like shifting in and out of phase and it seems like this attack hit it when it was in phase. But you get the sense that if you didn't hit it in phase, that it would have like almost gone right through. You know, that you kind of got lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll tell you mechanically, if you roll an odd damage, you don't hit. It does nothing.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's good to roll even. Actually, a crit will always be even. So that's really actually kind of clever.
That is pretty cool,
Because
yeah.
2 times, so just gonna throw that out there. All
Cool
right,
with the called shots.
That's very cool.
it's Dugan's turn, and he is going to. What would Dugan do, you guys? He's really confused. He's waking up. You know, he was just choked out. His neck hurts. He's reaching for his gun, trying to find it, and he just yells, "Now what the hell is going on?" Um, but is still not in any state to really like be doing anything active. It's still only been like 20 seconds since he's like even gained even a little bit of consciousness. Um, it is technically the Moonchild's turn, but they're all dead except that you see in the distance, Agent Acosta, you would be able to see this, that there's two more like coming out from behind this strange creature.
Gosh darn.
Gosh darn indeed.
They don't end.
Yeah, they just keep coming. Luckily, Brandon is just picking them off one by
Picking him off like a fucking like scout sniper.
one. Just like,
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
oh god, I was waiting for someone to say it.
I'm not happy that that was said.
I know.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Good job, Brandon. Good job, Brandon.
Good
We saw
job,
Kyle,
Brandon
let's go,
McGill.
Brandon sticker on the way.
Brandon,
You know what?
Actually, we're renaming you, Brandon.
Yeah, you know what? He goes by Francis. It's his middle name. He's always liked it a little better. You know, it's been 40 years. He thinks he's gonna just go by Francis now. You ruined it. Okay. Joe Bear, it's your turn. You're pretty smart too, Joe Bear. You could like maybe try to assist if you wanted. Now that you don't have to like, actively shoot somebody.
Or you can smoke.
Right, fair, yeah. I can I assist by like smashing, like just like reaching in and pulling out something? You know what I mean? Like I got some automobile. Is it like an automobile's like roll in a sense? I guess it's not a driving roll. Damn. Yeah, that's the roll on this.
What if you just like pulled some more panels out? Like you don't have to really know what you're doing. Just loose panels on the dash. Start.
Yeah.
Do strength for that.
Dude, I would just say intelligence.
Intelligence.
Just roll a straight
Okay.
intelligence. Because you have to know how to like pull things out without like fucking them up, but it's not like you have to like really be the expert here. 6?
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
okay.
It's like, I know what a car is, though. You pull out the box that has the where the key goes into, and the wires are where the
Yeah,
key goes into.
and it's
Like,
clearly something
slam
fucked up
it
with like
down
the
or something.
ignition, so it's related to all that. You're like, Zeroel, check this! And that'll give you a plus 20% Zeroel on your turn, which is now.
Okay. And do I have? I need like some chewing gum to fix this. I don't. Looking at my gear here. Help me. Oh, you know what? I've got this multi-tool. I bet you I could use that for like crimping wires.
Yep,
No, I don't
yep.
have a crimp, but like
Yeah, but you can like
You
you can like strip wires with a knife on it and like twist them together.
oh yeah, twist. Yeah.
And the foil from the chewing gum wrapper. That's got to be like an extra plus 20% or something.
Easily, yeah. It's actually Big League Chew, so I got like a whole like
Big
wad
League
of chewing
Chew.
gum that
Oh
I
my
could use to
God.
like all of the wires in the car could just all lead into each
Yeah.
other.
You always make sure to carry like a 6-pack of Big League Chew on you for just situations just such as these.
Remind me to tell you the story about the time that Big League Chew almost killed me.
Okay.
Oh my god. Big League.
Yeah, well, I mean, really, it was me. Big League Chew doesn't, make decisions. People do that. But
Chew with the big league.
Nothing
So I'm gonna-
see it on
yeah,
the shelves anymore.
I see what Joe Bear has found, and I with my multi-tool at the ready, I make a public roll at plus 20.
Public roll.
Failing.
Oh, another fail.
The multi-tool, it just I'm so
You're so
nervous. My
close,
back
but
is so burnt.
it's got to be
My
another
head,
round. Oh, it's
I
so
just
tense.
it falls into my lap, and I look to Agent Jobert for reassurance.
It's so tense. Grady, what do you do? I know that you don't have the most that you can do. Your pocket knife is stuck in another thing's neck or face. Are you
You
awake,
could.
Sophie? I think we lost Sophie.
I think that's a
I
negatory.
think that's we
I
lost
was,
Sophie.
I was gonna say a possible move for Grady would be to try to psychotherapy Brandon into starting the car for us. Like
Oh,
he turned it off with his psychic powers. I don't know.
that's true. Now that there's not
That'd be
these guys
cool.
like right next to you.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna go check on her physically and make sure that she's actually okay.
No
One
doubt.
sec.
Maybe 5 minute break.
Yeah, or 2 minute break. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's we've been having some issues with fixing this car. Gotta tell you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Cars
She.
are hard.
Okay. If we just. Okay. I want to be done with this session in the next like 7 minutes, 10 minutes. So, Sophie is
That's
asleep.
okay.
I think what you said is a good idea, and I think it's probably what Grady would do. And you would like yell that out, like, "Get the boy to help us" or something like that. And she'd be like, "Okay, Brandon, just how about you stop attacking and get this car started, okay?" And she's gonna roll her psychotherapy at plus 20%. And I'll tell you the mechanics of this. If she convinces him, he'll get the car, help you get the car started. If not, he'll try to attack this fucking guy. So either way, he's gonna help you, obviously. But whether it's kind of like more stay and play or uh, start and go. All right. So she was successful at 29. So it's now okay. And here's the rough part: is that it's its turn first. And once again, it's gonna move forward, and it's gonna reach out to you, Agent Acosta, and um, roll me a sanity check. Come on, fail.
Wow.
Oh my god, you just want me to shoot everyone.
So once again, you feel this thing trying to pierce your mind, and now like you have this like language in your mind that you're like sort of understand, and you're telepathically, you're almost telepathically linked. Um, that you get this headache, and again you hear, "We just want the boy. Just give us the boy. Just the boy. The boy. The boy." And yeah, another you take another one sanity loss.
I don't feel like we should just give them the boy. I mean, what are we gonna do with the boy?
But part of me is
What are we
like,
gonna do with this boy?
part of me is like, this
We've got
thing.
boys at home. We don't need another one.
No, literally.
I mean, he's definitely a liability, but I mean, we could send. I mean, he seems to be like, when he's under distress, kind of like, nice, gentle kid.
But then
Maybe
think,
we
what
could-
are the ramifications of them?
It's Brandon's turn,
So,
and
all right.
he is going to get the car, help you get the car started, giving you
Holy
another
shiznit.
plus 20% to your next roll. Agent
Amazing.
Acosta, your turn.
Plus 60. Pretty good.
I just have to make another call
Right
shot,
now.
I feel like.
Plus 40.
Yeah.
Wait, well, actually, wait, no, the car started. Or no, he's helping.
The car is yeah, hopefully next turn it will start.
Hopefully next turn we'll start. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm going to throw another. Wait, how many grenades do I have? Shit. Wait, so I've used one.
And Martha's used one.
Yeah.
There's used one. I have.
I don't know how many you have, it doesn't say.
Oh shit! I think I said I had like
Standard
2.
issue.
Yeah, I feel like 2 is
But you said
reasonable.
3. Did Joe Bear say 3?
No,
I
I
said
think
three. I think three seems like a standard issue. Like,
no, I think
I don't know.
2, you know.
You're gonna use two, you might need one more.
Right?
Why don't you
It's
just call another
careful
shot?
planning.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
closer.
No,
You've already hit him once.
I know. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Gonna call a shot on this.
Okay, so like you're going for another crit.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's a good call.
-20.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to place the other moon children. Oh, fail. Yeah, it's not a critical fail or anything, it's just a fail. You don't hit, unfortunately.
If I didn't call it.
If you didn't call it, you still would have failed.
Really? No, but I have 80.
1?
Oh,
81
wait, but,
or 82.
oh, because minus it doesn't affect that. Yeah, so
Yeah. But no, it still would have been over. Okay. It's Douglas Keena's turn, and now he's finally able to get enough strength, and he pushes himself up. And he sees what's around him, 4 dead to what him look like children just on first glance, and this strange entity, and he is going to roll a very tough sanity check.
fuck.
Failure, 70. He
Oh
is
no.
going to take 1d8 san. 4. Okay, he's gonna lose 4 sanity right now, so he doesn't actually have temporary insanity, but it fucks him up. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the hell? No, 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 no. He's just like muttering to himself. No, 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 no. Looking around. Who the fuck are you people? Okay, it is the Moon Children's turn.
We're in a bad situation.
Yeah, they come
We
up
got
right
two
behind.
very empathetic or sympathetic looking beings here that we need to do something with.
Joe Bear, it's your turn. Are you gonna just try to keep helping? We can roll over your roll from last time if you would like.
Roll over in which?
Your successful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
help roll.
I think I am. I think this monster is just kind of like in that corner of the windshield. It's really dirty, so I can't see it yet, and I'm kind of focused on like what's going on right below me.
Yeah, that's what I
so
figured.
I do think I'm going to keep on helping because I haven't quite figured it out yet, and there's no like, immediate moon child in front of me.
Correct. All right, Zeruel, make your shit. Make your move. You've been working on this for like 30 seconds.
Make it fucking happen.
You really know what's going on.
And
with the additional 20, right? Help here, am I rolling at plus 50, plus 40?
Plus. Let's do plus 50.
Okay.
I like plus 50.
It's not gonna work.
Come on, you can't miss. 26.
All right.
Nice.
26. And then the car turns on. And Joe Bear, you're just like ready to drive on the next.
Oh, it's just on the next move.
Yeah, it's got to be the next move. Grady is gonna go for another psychotherapy roll. At plus 20%, that is a 58. Doesn't help. So Brandon is gonna do another attack. Wait, oh no. It is the entity's turn. How could I forget? Joe Bear, you feel a splitting headache. Make a sanity roll.
Nah, damn it. I knew it was too Too late.
Not at the wheel.
We were so close. Oh,
Joe
how
Bear,
bad.
you hear, get this awful headache, splitting. All of a sudden, an insanely loud noise like tinnitus is ringing in your ear, and when you come out of it, you don't come out of it. You're just stuck there. You hear. Oh God, what is it? It's so crazy. Um, you feel it in your mind 100%. You, yeah. You know that it like can sense and understand your thoughts and your memories, but you can
Jesus
sense,
Christ.
feel, and do nothing except you just have this like it's like the most splitting part of a headache just in suspension, just you're stuck there. And yeah. So, oh, by the way, I have these things do cost it some stuff, and it's done it like 5 times, right? Should we say? Do we remember how many times has it done this? 4 times? 5 times? Is this the fifth?
The fifth
No.
time? No, no,
No.
no.
This is
This
the
would
fourth
be
time?
The third time.
No, this is the second time because the first
No.
time
No,
was
he
one of the
definitely
kids.
tried
No.
twice
He did it
against
twice
Sue.
on me.
Oh,
At
Yeah,
okay.
least
it
so
twice.
is the number 3. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so it does cost it some resource. Some unknown resource. Yeah, you feel it stuck in your head. And all you can hear is the boy, we want the boy. The boy, the boy. And it is the boy's turn. And he's gonna try his thing, not at a plus 20%, just at a normal roll. Dude, on fire.
He's the savior. Yeah.
Brandon freaking McGill, dude. Okay. He's gonna roll his damage,
it's gonna be a new Delta Green agent.
which is okay.
Oh my goodness.
It was a 17, which is lethal. Lethality doesn't affect this creature. But the things added was 8 damage, and 8 damage is even, and it will affect this creature. But it can't die from a failed lethality or from a successful lethality roll.
Okay.
So, but that seems to do a lot of damage to it, and I'm gonna give it a power roll. This is just me making this up on the spot, but to maintain the hold on your mind, I feel like that's definitely gonna interrupt him. He has a very high power though, so it's very likely to succeed. It did succeed. Okay, so he's
Oh
still
wow,
able
that's
to.
incredibly high.
Yeah, he's still able to keep this hold on your mind. Um.
Well done.
Agent Acosta, it is your turn again. No one's even probably aware of what's happened to Agent Jobert.
Yeah.
You know the car has started.
And what's up with Douglas? He's just tweaking in the back.
Yeah, he's tweaking in the back, but he is awake. He may be a problem.
I'm like, should I just knock him out again?
Yeah, one good smack with your... One good smack with your thing would put him out.
I feel like I feel like I have to, yeah, because what if he starts, like, fucking with shit?
Sounds pretty fair.
So, I don't want to play your character for you, but I think that you would probably get in the car at this point.
Well, right, yeah, like, I know, I was
The
like,
car
yeah,
has
I'm
started.
like, I want to push over Jobert. And, like,
And yeah, you could get in, and No, you would get in this back door.
Because
Knock
you
him
don't know
out.
anything's wrong with me. I'm fine. The car started.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would say you could get in and knock out Douglas Kina in one turn.
Okay. Okay.
Like getting in, because you can move 3 meters, so I'll say that's like a move. It's not complicated move to get in. So it's just like an easy move in and then rifle butt to the face. You not, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that is what happens, and he gets. Oh, I accidentally gave him the dead condition.
Bop.
He's knocked out. You hit too hard, and he is fully dead.
Oh,
There's like a brain matter on the stock of your rifle.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
My bag was shit on the ground. Can I also
Yeah.
take that, or
Yeah.
you can say no?
Yeah,
Like,
you can take it. You
Okay.
will
you can say no.
give me a roll.
What kind?
Give me
A memory roll.
Memory.
Give me like an athletics roll to be able to like grab it and jump into the car at the same time.
Okay.
You're not able to. But okay, so what happens next? The Moon Children take a step toward. They all take a step towards the car. This Moon Children towards you, Sam. This one gets onto the hood of the car, starts scratching. That's their turn. Oh right, you're out. So you're sorry, you're in the thing. Excuse me. Okay, but he will run right over here, and Agent Jobert, it is your turn. As you were going to drive, put your foot on the gas, put the thing into drive. You open the door to the car. You you pick up your gun, and you get out. And you walk over here. Wait.
Yep, sounds
Can
about
you
right.
can you get that far? It's one action, so you get there. Excuse me. And you take your gun and you just point it at the car. And that's where we're ending the session.
Yeah. Oh God, I knew it. Oh.
Gotta kill Joe Bear now.
Oh.
They
No.
just want the boy.
They do just want the boy, huh? They really want.
I don't
That's
know.
pretty rough.
I feel like they want him too bad. It's kind of making me suspicious.
Maybe sus why they
They're
want
like,
so
can we
bad.
have a boy like he's ours? I'd be like, all right, let's talk. But,
That's
like,
our
with all
little
this
lad. We just
violence,
lost him.
Yeah.
Did you see him? He was running this way. Yeah, but no, I mean, when they send these, like, zombie children for you, it's like...
Yeah, it's a bit much. Like, there might be some ulterior motives.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna have to clean up all these zombie children. Like, we're gonna need a cleanup crew after this. Like,
Yeah.
talk about leave no trace. Like, there's
so much trace.
we got.
Yeah.
Trace.
You're lucky that the roads are
Oh,
closed.
Okay, well,
You're
that's
probably the
okay.
only people on the road, at least. Although, gunshots can be heard from pretty far away.
Hunters. Yeah.
Alright,
no,
this
I
was
think
fun, you
that-
guys. I'm gonna go, tuck Sophie
Yeah.
to bed because she fell asleep.
Yeah,
I need to
good
go
out.
get ready for work.
Yeah,
Same.
thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Good sesh.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Good
play
shit.
again soon.
Alright.
Next Sunday.
I don't know.
Anyone?
We'll have to figure it out.
We'll
I
figure it
think
out.
I'm free
Yeah.
next Sunday, but yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll double. Yeah, I'm not sure. But we'll figure it out.
Cool. It's cool.
Figuring it
Alright.
out. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Talk to you
See
soon.
ya.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.